So we arrived here in Koh Samui almost a week ago and we have seen next to nothing. Truth is, we're off to a little bit of a rough start here. The reason being,
I went and crashed a scooter.
Koh Samui is a big island. So when we got here, we did some research as to like how to get around, how to get the most out of our time here, how to see as much of the island as we could. And we landed on renting a scooter, which kind of gives us the freedom to get around the island at our own free will. And actually it's really cheap. So we called up a scooter rental place. They brought the scooter right over here to our Airbnb, easy.
Yeah, we made one trip on that scooter. We ended up taking it to a grocery store, and on the way back we were caught in a torrential downpour during these monsoons here in Thailand. Long story short, we had an accident. My fault entirely. We had some minor cuts and bruises. This is what my leg looks like now after 7 days since the accident. And all in all, this could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, we consider ourselves lucky, especially after the accident. I did a little bit of research and found that like an insane number of tourists and locals are hurt on scooters here like every single month. Since then, just hanging out on our balcony, having our morning coffees, I've seen four scooter accidents already. So like best case scenario, you know, we weren't hurt badly, so not a problem. But the scooter repairs cost us a little bit of money.
They cost us a little bit of money. All in all, at the end of the day, I'm just grateful that I didn't seriously hurt Angela here with it. I hurt myself much worse than she got
Thank
hurt.
goodness.
So today we are going to go and try and catch what is called a sung tao here in Koh Samui to get to the Chaweng neighborhood. Let's go.
Check out. Let me just, you have change for... Awesome. Thank you. After we returned scooter, we had to look into an alternative means of transportation around the island, and what we found is these. They're called sung taos, and basically they're little covered pickup trucks with benches that circle around the ring road. Basically they act as the public transit system here in Koh Samui. You chat with the driver, let him know where you're going, negotiate the price, and off you go. Jeff tore his shorts when he crashed the scooter, and we kind of came here to look for a new pair of shorts for him, and instead I just bought 2 pairs of pants. I've been in Southeast Asia like what, 5 weeks, and I finally broke down and bought the hippie pants.
After a quick little stop there, we managed to get some clothes. I did manage to replace my shorts. Not really what I wanted, but it'll work for the time being, and they also act as swim trunks, so.
Chaweng is a lot more built up than where we're staying, just out of Boput. I have heard that Koh Samui is one of the more touristy islands down here in the south of Thailand, and we hadn't seen it until now. But my first impressions of Chaweng is that like it's just a lot of bars and hostels and little places selling trinkets to tourists. And this is something that we struggle with like in all of our travels. Trying to find a balance between some place that has like all the amenities that we want, but also doesn't feel like insanely over touristed like this particular area does. And always when we research online and we find the blogs and they're like, this is the best place to stay, like it's either the most touristy area or else like a really ritzy expat area. And we struggle to find like that sweet spot in the middle. So those of you who are travelers, how do you find the right place where you want to stay?
So I'm sure, as everybody knows, everywhere all over the world has been impacted by COVID, but we are seeing a lot of this type of stuff back behind us. We're walking by and you walk into the little shopping alleys and stuff like that. Everything is closed down still and doesn't look like it's coming back anytime soon.
We're kind of over that main strip area. As I said, it just kind of feels like a bunch of bars and tattoo parlors. So we're gonna go see if we can't find the beach here. I hear it's nice. Let's go see.
So even along the beach here, you're seeing a lot of abandoned hotels and bars and stuff like that, where it's still just the result of COVID going on. So there's some good news for you guys if you're watching this. Thailand has extended their visa exemption program to be 45 days you can stay in Thailand just showing up here. You can also extend that visa for another 30 days. So as of October 1st, you can get 75 days in country relatively inexpensively. They could really use the tourism here.
You want to see if we can sit at one of these beach bars and get a drink?
Absolutely.
It's hot. So having a beer here on Chaweng Beach, and it's a pretty beach, and it's a long beach. Like, it's nice and sandy, but like you have the feeling, like Jeff said, that this beach would be a lot busier. It's, you know, it's late afternoon and it's quietish enough, but it's a cute enough beach, and it gets you away from that little bit crazy of a main strip.
Yeah, it is a little crazy out there, and this view back over on the other side of us here, we'll show you here in just a second. It's gorgeous.
It's a pretty place. You feel like it's a place that was once just naturally gorgeous, but like a lot of places in the world, when you have that natural beauty, it just unfortunately just gets overrun with this tourist thing. And like, how do you balance wanting to visit a place and have those amenities for tourists, and then not ruining the beauty of that place?
And I guess that's kind of the thing, that's like the little conundrum that happens with a place like this. Like, I just asked you guys to come to Thailand because they could use the tourist dollars here right now, but yeah, I don't know. It's a weird balance.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I was wondering if we had made a mistake not staying here in Chaweng, but like my first impression of it is it's kind of not my vibe. We just walked by somebody actively laying on the street and peeing themselves. And maybe 20 years ago I would have like thought that this kind of vibe was fun, but on the bright side, there are a lot of tattoo studios. So if you think Jeff should get a tattoo, drop a comment down below and let us know what he should get.
And I'm still not gonna do it. So we came down to this area of Chaweng here because there's supposed to be this amazing night market here, but
this is kind of more my speed, right? A little bit quieter, a tiny bit of nature. You can see like a Wat up on the hill over there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's kind of a nice break from the chaos that's like just one street over that way.
Literally one street over, a little canal that's running along here. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So that's gonna wrap up our quick little tour of Chaweng here. You saw Jeff's hip wound earlier in the day, and his phone is in his pocket rubbing against his wound, and he's kind of being a big baby about it. We're just gonna go back home. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see what Jeff crashes next.
Bye.